republic with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. And for the educators, yes, we do not say the pledge to the Texas flag. Because we don't have a Texas flag here. Can everybody hear me on the speaker down here?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Charlotte Reinemeyer. I am the president of Kingwood Area Democrats, and we try to do this every single time there is a board election for the school board, because we want our members to get out and actually get to meet the candidates that are running and let them, the candidates, also introduce themselves and try to get information out to our members. So I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to Fred, who is our programs chair, and he is going to get the board started.
Thank you, Charlotte. Wow, I can feel the energy in this room. You guys are really, I hope you're excited. Are you? Are you excited for this? Very good. Well, I'm excited to have 6 of the Humboldt ISD candidates joining us this evening, and we hope it's going to be informative to you as well, and we'll make it a little fun as well. It doesn't have to all be serious. So we just hope you'll enjoy it. You'll hear from me a bit later.
Yes, no, you should, but that's all right.
Yeah, I should have been in this wheel.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Will Williams. I am former president of Kingwood Area Democrats. I have the big advantage of having a very loud voice, so that's kind of my main qualification for being a moderator for a candidate forum tonight. We do have a microphone that I hope the candidates will kind of pass up and down as we go here. As said, we are having our candidate forum for the upcoming school board election for Humboldt ISD, which for those of us like myself who have children in the school district is of an election of pretty major consequence. Even though it's not yet the school board never compares to presidential elections and so on, this is an important one for those of us who want to see our children succeed. And I'd like to start by thanking all 6 of the folks who came here tonight, both for agreeing to be here tonight, but also because people who are running for school board are generally people who have volunteered to work with the district, given already probably a significant chunk of time to the kids kids like mine who are in this district. So thank you all very much. By way of introduction, and if you just raise your hand and wave it real quick when I say your name, we have 6 folks here. Janie Brennan, running for position 2. Colin Carney, running for 6. He's an incumbent. We do not have tonight Ryan Ingolio. He had conflict and was not able to make it tonight. We have Nancy Morrison, running for position 7. She's an incumbent and unopposed, but still decided to come spend some time with us, so thank you very much for that. Nikki Rue, running for position 2. Robert Scarfo, also running for position 2, and Laura Twomey running for position 6.
Lori Toomey, but that's
Toomey,
okay.
okay, I'm sorry there's a W in there, so I ran with it.
It's Irish.
Okay, candidates, we have over here Fred. Fred has a yellow card and a red card. You're not getting kicked out of the soccer game. The yellow card means you have 30 seconds left or so. The red card means your time is up. Please pass the mic on to the next person. We're going to invite all the candidates to start with a 1-minute exposition about why they're running and a little bit about yourselves, and then we'll go ahead and get right into the questions. So, Janie, if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and start right with you, and you can either sit or stand.
I have a teacher voice.
It's up to you. Okay,
Thank
perfect.
you.
Teacher voice.
I am so excited, you guys. My name is Dr. Janie Brenner, and I'm excited. I'm extremely qualified. I'm a teacher. Besides, I taught 3 years. I was an instructional supervisor, expertise in math, reading and writing, and science and social studies. In addition to that, I was a bilingual educator. I taught in elementary school. I was an assistant principal in middle school, and I was also involved with the high schools. I was a principal. I was honored to open a brand new school, Crespo Elementary School. So I worked very closely with architects. I worked very closely with the architects and Board of Trustees to open Crespo Elementary School. While I was principal, it was an exemplary school. I do have a doctorate degree. For those of you that would love to read my dissertation, I will be more than happy to make a copy of the dissertation and hand deliver it to your house. Another thing, already, oh my God, I'm so excited. I had a TV show and I raised millions of dollars. I had 112 companies that followed me. Thank you so very much.
Nikki?
Thanks so much. I don't know if my voice is that loud, but I'll try. So first of all, thanks for having me. My name is Nikki Rue, and I'm a nurse. I'm a licensed attorney, and I work as Vice President and Chief Nursing Officer at Memorial Hermann Northeast Hospital, right down the road, if you may know of it. I really have decided to run for school board because I do find that there are some parallels in the work that we do with healthcare leadership and the work that is done in education. We have similarities in that we deal with vulnerable populations. We have a growing population that's desperately in need of services, and so constantly trying to find and deliver high quality care, high quality education services with limited resources, in really a great way that's comprehensive. And so certainly I feel like that I might add value there. We have 5 children attending 4 different schools in the school district. It's a blended family. One at Kingwood High School, one at Kingwood Middle School, one at Fall Creek Elementary, and 2 at Summer Creek High School. So I do get to see a good perspective of the district. So I am red, so I'll move on.
Good evening, my name is Robert Scarfo. Thank you for allowing us to all be here tonight to talk about public education. The reasons I'm running for the board, first and foremost, I have 3 grandsons, so I'm recycling through. 2 of them are in Hidden Hollow. One is a special needs student, and I know the challenges firsthand that parents of special needs children face, and it's something that I've learned even more closely having Jake in our family. And I will be the biggest advocate for SPED kiddos that you can imagine. And that's one of the reasons. And the other is I want to see the district continue to provide the same high rigor of education that our adult children all received when they attended the district and went through Omaha ISD. Secondly, my business and financial background brings a lot to the board. When I served on the board prior as chair of the finance committee, we as a committee brought an initiative, and Mr. Sitton's here, and he knows he was part of that, an initiative to the board that the board approved to do a bond refinance program, which allowed us since inception, back in I believe it was 12, we saved over $100 million in interest. That's a lot of money. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you all for joining us. My name is Lori Toomey. I've lived in the district for about 22 years. For 11 of those years, I've been working on various school board issues as they come up over the years. Most of those issues that I've worked on did not directly impact me, but I was approached by people that needed help, and I just have a passion for education and decided to go ahead and help. My background, a little bit about my background, is I'm an attorney. I went to law school at the University of Houston Law Center, and I had the pleasure of being able to teach at the Law Center for 10 years, 9 years as a full-time and 1 year as an adjunct. Here recently, I've spent most of my time advocating for special needs students, children surviving abuse, and families in distress. In addition to those lawyer activities, I've also served on several boards where I've been involved with commercial construction and managing multi-million-dollar budgets. My time is up, so I will let us move on.
Hey guys, I'm Colin Carney. I'm the current position 6 trustee. I was appointed to the board a year and a half ago to fill the vacancy at the time. I have 3 young children, 2 in Humble ISD currently. I have a 10-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-month-old. I'm a parent that cares about our community. My wife, Jennifer, is here with me as well. She is a former Humble ISD teacher. She owns a small business in Kingwood that's focused on education. Education is very, very important to our family. I'm a CPA by trade. I work for PricewaterhouseCoopers, where I've been for the last 12 years. My area of expertise is in taxes. I'm a tax director for Pricewaterhouse. I have a degree in accounting from Baylor University and a master's degree in taxation as well. And what I think I bring to the board is I've got a really good combination. I have kids that will be in the district for at least the next 18 years. I care. I have a finance background with school finance reform is a really, really big, important topic right now. Also, I've had the last year and a half during one of the most difficult times in the history of Humble ISD to get lots and lots of experience. We dealt with Hurricane Harvey, and we all had to figure that out on the fly. That hit basically 2 weeks after I was appointed to the board. So it's been a tremendous journey so far, and I look forward to continuing on with that, and we appreciate your support. Thank you.
Better yet, I'm not going to get tangled in the floor. Okay, being on the end. Well, I'm Nancy Morrison, and I'm presently on the board. I'm running position 7, and I am the lucky one that is running unopposed. Okay, which now is my favorite word. And Keith Lopez told me to say that. My husband and I moved here in 1975, so I feel like I'm old Humble. I'll be real honest with you. I had a son and a daughter who graduated from Humble High School. Oh goodness, already? But I look forward to another 4 years. I had the privilege of working with a great board. We're the best board in the state of Texas. We managed to get a bond passed, $500 million our bond, and I want to see some of that come to fruition. And our kids are the greatest, and I have 43,000 children. So how's that?